Hello everyone, it's Rita here, and this is my second video that I'm doing today. I am going to do Roxy's weekly challenge, week 6. So she did some things with vellum, and so I have a couple sheets of vellum. I'm not making a whole bunch because I don't know that I need them, and but I'm gonna, follow along with her. And then I pulled out some miscellaneous pieces of paper that I had, that I got in a kit one time I ordered. It was just, that's what it was, little pieces of paper stamped. This is really cute, actually. All she did was put a piece of washi and a stamp on a piece of paper, coffee dyed paper. That's what it looks like anyway. Okay, so anyway, that's what I have. Some music page. Here's another piece she did. And some of these from a vintage book that I have for botanicals. And then some plain line paper. So basically, all she did was put her pages together like she usually does. However, she did quite a few. And I'm going to try to keep it under 4 inches or under. So I'm just going to get my little chopper here and cut these down wherever they need to be cut down. And that didn't. Okay, so there's one piece, and there's another one that's smaller. And this one would be good there because that's cute. And this green, let's put that under. So let's put like 5 pages. Now, whatever we use on the top is going to show through the vellum. So like if I put this black here, background, well, that doesn't look so bad. I guess certain things wouldn't, like this, would not look good under that, I don't think. So, actually, I kind of like that one. It's got the colors in it. I wonder if I should just do it this way. Okay, so now I can cut my vellum because I know it's not going to be more than 4 inches. And it doesn't really matter how long or short this is. I mean, you could make them longer because we're going to fold them in half. So let me just make a shorter one. I'm going to make it 4 inches. And this one obviously printed on like the A4 size, because that's probably where I bought the digital. I don't know where it came from. So this is already inked, so I'm going to ink around a little of this just to give it some definition. And she used tracing paper too, vellum or tracing paper. You can use either one. And then she just folded it in half, and haphazardly. So so in other words, maybe all the front is covered on this one and just a little of the back. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I feel like I've done this with her before, and we might have, she's been doing this for quite a while. So it's very likely. Okay, so that kind of just makes our little cover, and that could be put in a pocket. Now, let's do another one. Well, that's going to come out shorter. So let's get a longer one here. I'm trying to think what I want to do. Got paint on it. Yeah, this darn paper won't fit in this So I'll just cut it down. I don't know if this comes off. Probably got these half price or 25 cents each or something they had. You don't know. Just gonna just cut it off right there. I can always use this little piece. It'd be cute in a window or something. Okay, and then let's go 4.5, and that'll give us a little extra. I'll just trim this edge off. See if I can get that paint off. I was playing with some gesso a little while ago. And whenever I get paints out and things, I can't keep it clean around me. It's kind of wet. Boy, that gesso really dries on hard. I can't get that off. Oh well. I'm going to leave it. I'll put it in the back so we don't see it. So we need another section here. So I'm going to take this paper. Did I say 4 or 4.5? 4. Okay, so that fits there, and that fits there. And this is, let me think about this here. This is, I can't tell, but it looks like I was doing something with washi tape, because I can see the tape. I don't know what I was trying to do. That's what maybe this is one big piece of washi. I bet it is. Have to go look. So let me ink around this a little bit, get some color. It's just going to be a little journal card. Okay, so that's nice, and I love these. So that's 4. It's just an index card. I don't know if I want to. That's 2. No, it's not too big. That doesn't look too bad. Okay, so I'm just going to fold. I want this one to be as long as that is. More paint. Maybe I can put some washi or something over it. Okay. I probably should have left a little more room, but you know what? It doesn't matter because, I mean, at the length, because Rachel took hers and punched a hole here and here and then tied it shut. But I don't want to waste these journal cards and things. By putting holes in it, it kind of, you know, you have to use it with the holes. Because hers has got more book pages and stuff, so it's more like a collage paper. So you can rip it and use it as collaging. But I'm thinking that if I sent this with a journal or Happy Mail or something, it would be something usable every page, plus the piece of vellum. So I kind of try to decide what I want to do, and I took a clip like this one, but I felt like that's really going to be too bulky to leave on there. So I have these owl clips. This is the package. I got it at the thrift store. It was $1.99. I don't know what, originally they were 54 cents. But that's what they are. They're called owl clips. And I thought, oh my gosh, these are just, oh, look at, I got a freebie, other kind. I thought they were just the cutest thing. I don't know if you can still get them or not, if they, you know, still sell something like this. But that's, okay, let's see how that works. I guess this way. I've never clipped anything with them yet. Oh yeah, that's cute. That is one sturdy clip. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do one on here. Oh, let's see, that one. I think I like the little eyes of the owl sticking out. Okay, so, I mean, I'm not going to make any more because I don't really need them. I don't know if you want to embellish the front of these. I don't know that it's really necessary to do so. You know, because they're already floral. You could put a word or something, or you could put, I guess you could put like a solid kind of flower. I don't have one handy. You could put, what do you call it down here? Punch. Or a tab, I mean, so that you can lift it up. I don't really think I have anything that I want to punch for a tab. I was going to do one with vellum so I could see how that would look, but not colored like this, just plain white. I don't have any handy. So, let me see what I have in my little box and just, I think I could see them. Where are they? Oh, there they are. This one, oh, this is, yeah, to glue on. It's got that button at the bottom. I don't have to have that button, but okay. Oh, it's kind of a neutral. I was looking to see if I had something with a little purple. Yeah, I don't see any purples. Green. Well, that would look nice. Let's see if I have a smaller one. That's, yeah, that's better. Okay, that one looks nice on that, and that actually looks pretty good on that. So that'll add a little interest to the design. And I always like a tab or something that lets you know that this is where you're supposed to open something. Lift it up. Hopefully this will stick. Okay, I need to put this part down first. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Now you guys could punch that up there at the top and put a ribbon or a jute tie. It's like there's no ink coming off of this. I guess it's because it's so dark. Line that up with the part that curves right there. These were from the dies that I got from Jody, which I love that size. And these I made off my Cricut. And now I have my little die punch, which is great because, you know, you can always make a matching one when you need it right at the same time. All right, so there they are. Yeah, I don't know what else could I put on there? I feel like it's so plain. I guess I could go get it like a journal card, and this is pretty tight already. I don't think I can get anything else in there. So anyway, that's what I'm going to leave it at. Now, that's done. I'm going to work on a project, and if I don't have enough time to get it all in this video, I will have to make another video, like a part 2 or something, or I don't know. So I'm going to put all these together because they're scraps, and we don't need them right at the moment. Oh, I meant to change out my ink. I meant to change out my thread. Okay, so this little project I saw on Kathy's garden. And if you watch her, she has some really cute items that she does. And I saw it and I said, you know what, I just want to do that. You know how you see something and you just want to do it. So what it is just folded 12 by 12 paper. Oh, excuse me, paper. And I'm going to fold it in half, directly in half. So there's no scoring here. This was, this is just plain, there's no back. I coffee dyed it, but I don't think you need to because you're not going to see most of it. If you want to do double side, you could. The other thing is this one's very lightweight, pretty light, but I think it'll be good because then I can put it in a journal without being too heavy. So we're just going to score these at 3 and 6 and 9. Probably should have ironed this paper a little bit. It's a little bit wrinkly. And that's it. So, that away. And then this is going to fold in here. Yeah, we can do it this way. And if you have directional paper, you'll be able to see what side you want facing up. Now this one, I don't know if I did it differently, but it doesn't quite meet up in the middle. which is fine because you don't want it to, because you need to have that space to close it. Okay, so let's see. I'm looking to see how, okay, that looks right side up that way. Okay, so now this opens. Ah, darn, it's not going to work. One is going to be upside down and one's going to be the other. So this is the inside, so we'll just leave it facing the right way here. Let's see. And we'll make that the front. Okay. So now this part here, we're going to just fold it down about like so. You don't want to come all the way to the crease, but almost close to the crease. All right. And then we're actually going to fold this back the other direction. Or you can leave it that way. Like if it's double-sided, you could leave it that way. Okay. Then we're going to cut these off. So I need a ruler. Oh, my little ruler. So I'm going to go a 1/2 inch and mark it from the edge of the first triangle. Like that. And then those get cut off. I guess you don't have to do this if you don't want, but I think there's a reason for it and I'm not sure yet what. So I don't quite remember exactly what she did. Always cut on the other side of the line. Okay, I kind of wanted to put these back in here and glue them down, but they don't fit. So, save them, you might need them. So what I think I'm going to do, because this is ugly, I'm going to ink around all of it so you can see. I'll just ink the inside part here where we're looking at. This is so incredibly easy. Okay, so this is going to be the inside here, and that pocket's going to go that way, and this pocket's going to go that way. Now, if you don't come out even here, just take scissors and trim it, or put it in your cutter and trim it. Usually it only shows when you fold it, so if you can figure out how to cut it, or you can, it's like a hair off, or you can, when you glue it, it might fit, but usually it leaves it with this bulky little thing, so I like to trim it. Okay, so now you can take your sewing machine and you can sew here and around here and up here, and then you could sew down these lines, or you can glue here and here. You don't need to really glue at the bottom, I guess, because it's yeah, you don't need to glue any bottoms. Or you can glue from here to here, down these, and then down the sides. So I was going to sew it. So let me do one more thing, and then I'll take it to the machine, and then I'll come back. The other thing I need to do is make some divots here. So I'm going to fold that in half so I can bring my punch over here. Kind of even that up. That's the best way to get it to look even. Okay. The other thing I was thinking is I wanted to cover this, so I have this handmade paper that I was using, or that I practiced on. I'm going to do this again. I'm just waiting for, I'm waiting for crayons. I'm going to pick those up. Okay, so, or you could take washi tape and go across here and across there and there if you wanted to do that. If you have double-sided paper, you're good to go, but I don't. So I think I'm just going to want to get some of that pink. This is the faux, let's see, I think it goes this way. This is the faux paper I made, handmade paper. And I don't see any pink there. Let's go down here. That looks so good. Okay. All right, let me just make a strip. I'm going to go a little over 1/2 inch. Because I need a 1/2 inch to cut that corner. Now I'm just going to trim off the excess. Get my glue stick. It feels like spring here. The birds are out in full force. I'm going to see if I can save some of this. I have to cut another piece. Yeah, they're out. Just chirping away out there. I saw a bluebird yesterday. I think it was a bluebird. It's all blue. But I'm not very good at birds, so like somebody was saying they had a robin in their yard, and I go, I wouldn't know if I have one because I don't know what they look like. And friend said they're the ones with the breast, the red-breasted robin. I go, okay. Yeah, that's not going to have any pink on it, but oh well. Then the dogs had next door, I think maybe I already told you guys. I probably already did. But they, oh, I don't know if I did or not. But anyway, they got under my house and they must have been chasing the cats. So these 2 dogs live down the street. I feel like I told you, but I don't know, maybe. And they got under my house chasing the cats. And they were hitting their heads on the floorboard as they were trying to run underneath the house. And there was no way I could get in there to get them out. So I just had to let them keep doing it. And they were barking like crazy. And I've lived next, my neighbor has been there as well. He was there before I moved here. And that'll be like 13 years. And this paper looks good on either side. Yeah, I guess I'll do it this side. I might as well just glue the whole thing and not worry about it. And I've still not gotten his phone number in all his years, and you know, he's come around and that kind of thing. mowed my lawn one time when I didn't have a gardener, and he could tell that I didn't have a gardener, so he just started mowing it. And he usually mows all the street fronts. He just drives down the street, mows. Well, this is probably taking a lot longer than I anticipated. I didn't really want it to be. Okay. But I think it'll look much nicer. And you can cut this edge off. Actually, you don't need these if you don't want extra bulk. It didn't really matter on this one because it wasn't that bulky in the first place. Okay, there we go. I don't know if that looks good or not. It's going to be hidden by a tag anyway. So, let's see. Get in here and put some glue. Hold that down. You know, I don't know if this is the tissue paper. No, this has to be the freezer paper one. I guess it's just the tissue I'm feeling on the, that was on the front side. But I've been looking for something to make with these sheets of scrapbook paper that I have, because they're always so light in weight. And I thought, well, this is perfect because, you know, we can use that. Okay, so I am going to sew down these. But I think I'm just going to wait because I want to change my threads, and I want to get this. I want you to see where I'm going with it, and then that way you can actually be making one. Okay, so what I did was I couldn't find another sheet of paper at this point that I wanted for the tags, and I needed real skinny ones. So I just went over some book pages with some gesso, and then my gesso, I poured, you know, a good sized dab of gesso, and then I dropped one drop of this Gathered Twigs ink, and the ink oxide, and I stirred it together, and then took the white off to make it more off-white. So I'm happy with that. Then I took a piece of coffee dyed cardstock, and I'm going to glue this on, not to that, to this, and that'll give me the tag. I'm just going to glue it on here, and I will sew around these. I'm not sure if I want, let me just glue it on, it doesn't matter, I can cut them off later. And these were coffee dyed by Lisa. She sent those to me in that huge box of goodies, which I'm still in awe over. Can't get over that. Okay, so one side is going to be a little bit wide because I didn't cut them exactly the same. I just have to cut it off. It's sticky. And I don't know how I'm going to decorate these, or, you know, if I will, for sure. Oh, I got all that stickiness. Okay. Been doing a lot of cross stitching. It's like I can't wait to go do it. Is that the way you guys feel about journaling? If you're new, you just cannot wait till you have time. That's the way I feel about cross stitch at the moment. Just all into it. And slow stitching. I guess I can't leave that out. Did I do that right? Oh, yeah. Yep, so do you guys do does anybody do different hobbies on a regular basis? Like crocheting or knitting, or my friend is starting to crochet, and she is making a granny square skirt. And I guess these granny squares that we all know and love and can't stand to look at anymore are making a comeback. I wish I'd saved all my Afghans, because I guess they're, you know, they're selling for quite a bit of money. But she found a pattern for a skirt. So she's making a skirt. I don't think I would look so good in a crocheted skirt. She said she had to definitely line it. And I said, well, just buy yourself a slip. I said, do they still sell slips? And she said she had one, so I don't know if they sell them or not. I thought about doing some videos on slow stitching, but I'm not really a professional. I'm not even a professional at this, but you know what I mean? I don't know enough to feel like I can teach somebody or help them learn to do it. So just have to get a little of that excess glue. It's not coming off very good. I do not like glue stick. Just glue stick or fabric tack. Both of those I do not like. Okay. So I'm just going to trim this. I was going to cut it my cutter, but it's not even close to drying yet. And then the glue sticks to the paper with glue on, falls. It doesn't hit the trash. It always hits on the floor. And then it sticks to the floor. And then when you go to sweep up your little bits off the floor or vacuum, they're stuck. Oh, this is not working. All right, I'm not going to bore you guys with that. How much time do I have? I'm still okay. All right, so let me just set these to the side so they're dry. So what am I going to do? This is where I was wondering how long to leave them. Should I leave them just where they show at the top, or leave them out and punch an eyelet? I don't know. Okay, so, and then there would be a tag in here and in here. Let me just see how this, I want to see how it looks from the front when it's folded. So that's going to go that way, and then that way. So the backs of these are going to show on the inside. So if I changed it around and made this, I could decorate this. I don't remember if she cut them as tags or not. I don't remember. I do not remember. I think I need to cut them down somewhat. Probably 1/4 of an inch. probably not going to cut very well. I cut these originally at 6.5. 6.5 by 2.5. Because I didn't want any trouble with them sliding in and out of the pocket. I think these will look so much nicer when they're when I sew them and ink them. They're going to have a little bit more. And then I could put an eyelet in these two and let the stuff hang out. Now, she had these cute little pockets. She had a kit. So she had pockets from the kit. So these are the leftover tags. The leftovers at the bottom of the copy dyed paper. I thought they might make a cute little pocket. I don't think it needs a bunch of stuff in it. This would have been nice journaling space. Actually, you could write in there, no problem. So if I was to put 2 pockets here, I don't know if I like these colors or and then I will put like little tickets in there. All right. I think I'm going to punch this with this punch because it's so strong that I think it'll punch both of them. Okay. I don't know. I think when they're sewed, they'll be okay. I feel like they're all too tall. Like these should be cut at this angle to match up with the fold. I don't usually know what I'm going to do. I don't know how it's going to look. I thought maybe I could stencil on this, but I don't know if it would. I'm going to put some glue down here. I don't know if I want to sew this. That might look really messy. unless I maybe just zigzag it. Do you know what I mean? It look messy. Yeah. Well, that wasn't very straight. I don't know if this was Kathy's idea or somebody else's, but I don't remember her saying anything. That it would be somebody else's. So the only other thing I could do would be, I'm going to have to sew it now because I glued it shut. What a dingbat. Okay. I could round the corners. I think they'll look better as a tag. So I'm going to make really little ones like this. Just because I think they'll just look better. I'm not going to do them all on camera. I just want to need to see them, how they look. And yeah, I think that looks so much better. And then I'll see if I can't figure out something to put there, whether it be a stencil, because I could use that Tim Holtz, I think it's velvet something. And then just put a couple little tickets in there or something like that. All right, so I'm going to let you guys go, and I would love to have shown you how it looks, but I will probably work on it again tomorrow because I need a fresh look at it, I think. But at this point, I think I'm going to cut all of those and ink them all up and sew. If I sew a zigzag, it might look fine. And I think I have enough room if I zigzag down the centers. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay? Bye.